Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Pillar to Post. Got a little bit of a special announcement, a little bit of a moment where I'm feeling like I'm letting viewers down. But it's something that I believe is necessary. Now, as you guys all know, um, I broke into this whole YouTube thing um, in a bad place in my life. And during that time, I was able to publish a novel. I was able to throw some pretty damn good shows here on YouTube, and then be asked to participate in two new books that were released by New Icon under the Monolith and CPOP banner. Um, but during this time, I've also been working on book two, which has been a bit of it's been left kind of to gather dust, and I do apologize for the noise of the furnace. Um, on top of that, I've been working on another project as well within the publishing domain, and it will fall under the banner of The Wasteland. Now, these two projects are very important to me, and my focus has been so split, I haven't been able to stay atop of everything that I need to stay atop of. So, I already dropped this announcement in the Skype chats where RWO does their storylining and stuff like that. But I figured the supporters, the subscribers here on YouTube needed to hear this as well. So here it goes. RWO, as well as Pillar to Post, will be going away for a little bit. You won't be seeing my face, you won't be hearing my voice for an undetermined amount of time. I need to focus, and I need to focus on these two projects because, above all, my biggest joy comes from writing. And I have the need to finish this project, especially book two in the Circle of Steel Chronicles. It's a passion that I need to fulfill, and therefore it's got to be done. So I am limiting my time here on YouTube to basically nothing. I will probably be on here occasionally to talk to friends on Skype and such, but my presence will no longer be seen for an undetermined amount of time until these projects are complete. I had hoped to publish The Wasteland on February 1st, but that's going to be pushed back a little bit. As well, still waiting finished writings from the other authors that are getting involved, as well as I got to work on my piece as well, and I want it to be great. I want people to really witness what is in my mind when I speak of The Wasteland. So that will be coming out, and I'm hoping it'll be coming out at the end of February. I've got to make sure the editing is good. I've got to make sure that I talk with the other writers, make sure that they're happy with what they've written, if they need help, and as well as Dragon's Gate, the Circle of Steel Chronicles Book 2 needs to be coming out in the very near future, and that one might be probably the end of March. So a lot of my time going to be focused on those two projects, but there is a third one, and I'm thinking that the members of RWO, if this works out, if everything just kind of comes together the way it needs to, there's going to be a little bit of surprise upon my return, and it involves a very personalized look at the wrestlers of our RWO. Now, I've spoken of this project before, but it's been quite a while, and I'm going to leave it to your imaginations what it could be. It's been on my mind for quite a while, and if it succeeds, and if all the work that I just had done makes this possible, believe me, merchandise for RWO is going to be looking up, and that's the biggest hint you're going to get. So I'm going to leave that at that, because I really want to spill the beans, but I really don't want to until I know for sure it's all going to work out. Now, I want to end this by saying thank you to each and every subscriber, each and every member of RWO, each and every viewer on PSN. You know, it's been a great time. I love everything that's going on currently. It's starting to have more of that wasteland feel, and then I find myself having to pull back once again and you know, take some of that drive away. But it's something that needs to be done. You know, when you have as many passions in this life that you want to see fulfilled, it gets to a point where you've got to take something away in order to get another piece finished, and that's what it's come to. And you know, I hope you guys all understand. You guys lift me up quite a bit, and on top of this, I'm going to ask each and every channel that has put me up as a moderator to please remove me. I'm not asking this lightly, but I know what's going to happen. I will feel that need and that responsibility to come into the chat and view the chat and monitor it and keep things under control, and I can't have that right now. I've got to have this clean break. If you feel like you need to remove my characters from your shows, that is fine. I'm not going to be disappointed. You guys can always bring me back when I return. It's, you know, or not. It's not going to bother me. I'm not going to be upset about anything. But I've got to make sure that my mind is not being pulled over in this direction. So thank you all very much. It has always been a pleasure, even though there's been some headaches and some heartaches and some you know, straight up bullshit, man. It has always been a wonderful ride. You know, so you guys take care of yourselves. Don't let things get to you. Biggest thing that I've seen going down here on YouTube, you're letting too many things affect you. Let it go. Let it slide off your shoulders. Enjoy your time with what you're doing, and spread some fun, because that is what everyone's here for. Having a good time, having fun, and when it all ends for the night, go and relax and laugh about what kind of morons and idiots we've all been acting like. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've got 5 or so more shows to do before the end of the month. Those will be getting done. This weekend on Saturday, that will be tomorrow, we will be having a tournament to crown our next battle beast, and we'll see where that goes, because already Leviathan has stated if the new battle beast does not conform to his wants, it could be a long night for the new battle beast champion. Sunday we're going to have a second show. It will be a full show, 7-match card, and I am hoping to make it a blast. These matches coming up before our final one will be taking place. The pay-per-view will be at the end of the month, and it will be known as Battle Kingdom. It will be taking place in the Wasteland Penitentiary now run by the angry assholes. So I'm going to fit in as much as I can before the pay-per-view. Want to try and make as many people happy as I can, get their characters showed as much as possible, get these stories all rolling up into that big show at the end of the month. Now, the big show isn't going to have every single superstar like the last one did. This one is going to be what matters. So you've got to get your shit in. You've got to make sure that you are highlighted for this pay-per-view in order to be involved. That means join in the storylines, get involved, any means necessary. But have some fun doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Pete Wall. Thank you once again. And let's make these last few shows the greatest that we have done here on Pillar to Post. I'm going to amp it up. You know I will. So, tomorrow, the tournament to crown our next battle beast. Who's it going to be? I'm out of here for tonight. Have a better tomorrow. Always. Good night.